I'm so excited to come back for another, season of Biggest Loser Makeovers. It's a huge honor to me, but I'm so super excited. I actually said this is probably the greatest thing of my career at the moment that I'm most proud of being a part of is The Biggest Loser. I actually get to see what the contestants actually look like just before the makeover. So I don't have much time to put into thinking about it, but I do come up with a couple ideas, blank ideas, 2 ideas for each contestant. But it's really about sitting down with the contestants. I think the thing that's the most important is honoring the person that they are in this moment and helping them to see that person in the mirror. It's interesting when people lose weight. The body takes a while. When you've lost all of that weight, the skin takes a while to kind of adhere back into place. And it's used to being, larger, more stretched out, so it takes a little bit of time. But I find that when women lose weight initially, the look is more forgiving. Men usually grow their facial hair out, and when you shave them initially, the skin is softer and looser in this area. So it's incredibly important to me to give the men the illusion of a square, chiseled jaw, and I do that through a square-shaped haircut. So that gives these kind of parallel lines that then accentuates the jawline on men. But the most important thing for me here at The Biggest Loser is to reintroduce the contestants to who they are now. I feel like for so long they've looked in the mirror and not looked in the mirror actually, because they've been so unhappy with what they've seen. So when they finally come to me, they kind of still look the same, and that look to them, they see the extra weight when they still look in the mirror. So it's incredibly important to me to take them somewhere completely different and transform them so it gives them a reason to look back in the mirror and actually see who they are and what they look like today. They've already shed the weight, but when we look in the mirror, what we see first is this. We try to look, we avoid looking into our eyes, we avoid looking into our souls. So I want to help everybody shed whatever it is they saw before and now only see what it is they want to see. What I do, they've been wearing these clothes and working out for 13 weeks, and I know they're going back to that. That is their life now. That's their life. So I do keep in, all that in consideration when I'm doing haircuts, and everything I do, I base it on their natural texture so they don't have to blow and press and all these types of things. And I try and do things that I think will work well because I watch the show. I don't want to tune in 2 weeks later and have somebody say, oh my God, my hair's killing me, or I failed that challenge because my hair was in my eyes. So I put a little bit of extra, pressure on myself as well for that reason. Looking in the mirror was the last thing they wanted to do because it was a constant reminder of where they were. So now, to be able to look in the mirror and feel good and do that kind of little strut and look good, you have no idea. I know when I'm done. I keep working until I get this. Until I start getting these kind of movements from everybody. Then I know I'm done. When they get the kind of lip pucker and the smizing in the mirror, then I'm done. Then my job is done. Being part of the Biggest Loser family and associated to this franchise, I get the most incredible rewards. It's all reward for me. I have 13 nieces and nephews, 6 godchildren, my parents, my friends. I'm from the Midwest. Everybody watches this show and champions for the people who are on the show, but they're actually at the same time championing for themselves. We all, myself included, see ourselves in these contestants. We've all struggled. You can't say we haven't. The country's at an all-time high for weight issues and body issues and concerns. So this show is for every one of us. So for me, the great reward is to know that, a career that I'm super proud of, that's, put out all these great glossy images, but incredibly unrealistic standards. It's an amazing reward to me to be a part of something that is realistic and honest and gives people true hope, so including myself.